you might just come up here and say a few words. What's a highly shaman?
MacMonagle Barra, MacMonagle Nahena, soft captain, son enough to fight more royal had. It was Dr. Con Murphy that said to me, he says, mention a lot of people in the book that all turn up to the launch. I don't think he mentioned as many people that have turned up, but it's absolutely unbelievable the turnout that I've got. I was nervous enough, as Dara said, I wouldn't be a great man to talk. And when I was asked to write a book, then I said, sure, I'll have a cut off it, you know, but a lot went into the book. I suppose there are some stories that didn't go into the book. If they did, we'd be in a bunker right now and I'd be holding the door locked and there'd be a lot of fellas inside here, I'd say, inside the bunker with me. All I wanted to do when we grew up behind was to play with Kerry, and we were very lucky to do that. We were very lucky that we grew up in a time where there was a lot of great Kerry footballers and great Kerry managers, and we were very lucky that we were up in Croke Park very, very often. We played against some great teams and we had great times. We travelled the world. It was amazing, you know. I went up anyway to have this meeting in Croke Park, and I got off my suspension. But Paddy had travelled up that morning and I hadn't travelled up until the evening because the meeting was at night. So I met him inside in Donny Nesbitt's, and of course Paddy was having his couple of pints inside there, and Sean Potts was with him there having great crack, and we were in there a couple of hours, and then we went off to Chinese, and of course there's a few bottles of red wine and everything, and I was throwing the keys of the car because I was driving home. I wasn't drinking because there was a game coming up. And, that's true. Sometimes it wasn't true, but we waddled out the door and even tomorrow, I don't know what time it was, but about 10 minutes out the road, Paddy says, pull over the car. And he pulled over the car and he got sick on the side of the road. He came back into the car. He turns around to me and he says, that's the last fucking time we called that Chinaman anyway. Look, I'd like to thank everybody. Thank you all. Honestly, I am blown away by the turnout tonight. It's been phenomenal. We had great times, and I'm certainly not the greatest player, but I played with a pile of great players, and I thank from the bottom of my heart to everybody here tonight. I'd like to thank my own family for all the support down the years. Orla, Mihal, Ali, Eva, anybody that's helped me down the years. I'd be up here all night and I was thanking everybody. But I guess win some pasnia.
Welcome all the way from Penny Lane in Lichna, Paul.
So, while I'm reduced, fought for Riv Gaki agus Shin, just so I completely forgot we were dealing with good people and I had no few words prepared, so I didn't throw those up. I was trying to sum it up in one word, and I think a riot. It was a riot of a read, I thought, and I really enjoyed it. I laughed, and it was poignant in places, and very direct in places, and a very commendable piece of work. So I suppose I have to thank the main man as well for asking me to do this tonight. I was honoured, and I am honoured, and I just like to say thanks to Tomas for asking me to do it. I think I speak for all my teammates over the years, over the last 10 or 12 years, when I say we were absolutely crapping ourselves for the last couple of months, wondering about the contents of this book and how it's going to show up in it, but I've come out of it okay anyway. There's a few of the lads down there that are going to get afraid, I think, when they read it. Dara and Mark, I wouldn't be buying it. Tomas, you know, to describe him as a player, there are certain adjectives you hear used. Brave, courageous, heart, committed, all these adjectives do describe him, but ultimately I think Tomas played with a lot of love, and that's the reason why he was described as brave and courageous and committed and determined, because he loved it. He loved playing with Kerry, he loved football, he loved the jersey, he loved his teammates, he loved his brothers, and he played with that love, and it shone through, I think, and made him the player that he is. I wish you all the best in the future. Thanks very much.